Hey everybody, Sam Burge here, and a lot of you have been hitting me up ever since I made the how I make my hoods mask, saying, well, we noticed that on some of the photos you aged them and whatnot, and now people are wanting to know that trick. Well, the first step you're going to need is to make a hood. So go back, watch my how I make a hood mask, and then go from there, because this part we're going to skip over, and I'm just going to talk about some of the process of what I do to really give a hood that old aged look, like, you know, give something that's started off as a white clean fabric and make it look like it's dirty and nasty. So enjoy. Alrighty, right here is a pickle jar. I've got full of water, and inside of it is a hood right now that is sitting in it and absorbing and getting stained. Now, my mixture I like to use to get that real dark brownish color, what I like to use is tea, a spoonful of cocoa powder, and some black food coloring, and I just let it sit for a day, at least 24 hours. That really gets the fabric to absorb and get stained. So what you're looking at right now, this is a hood that I've had sitting in the tea water, and I've let it sit for 24 hours. It was white when it started, but now it is this off brown, light tan, beige may even be. And I'm going to touch it up, let you get a good look of it. So there you go. Now I'm going to touch it up, and what I like to do is I like to take a container, put a little bit of black paint, then water it down, because you don't want the paint to be thick. You want it to kind of like stain it at the same time, because if you don't, then it's going to look like you just painted on this mask, and it don't really give it that old grungy look that I'm looking for. So there you go, give you a good 360 view of this mask. So I'm going to touch it up, and I'll get back with you in a few. So basically, what you're seeing in this part is the simple process of me just going through and touching up every little bit that I want to age it. I like to sort of what I call dry brush edges and corners, put some black around the stitching, just to give it that look like, you know, I don't know how to say, like sweat buildup. I mean, if you ever wore a white shirt for a really long time and then you basically take it off and you notice how it's got those stains, like gray stains and whatnot, that's what I'm calling it. But that's where I like to hit. I like to hit corners. I like to think of areas where, you know, dirt's gonna build up, or that, you know, just to give it that look that it's been worn, set down, probably has never been washed. That's why I like to call it aged, you know. It's just basically making this hood look old, dirty, and used and whatnot. I get a lot of questions about people saying, well, what's the difference between damaged and aged? Really, honestly, it's a simple matter of how it looks. A aged hood basically is a hood that's aged. Like I said before, it's dirty, it's, you know, used. And then battle damage is basically it's got rips, tears, and nicks, little imperfections that give it characteristics. So I mean, I can answer that question when people ask me what's the difference between an aged hood and a damaged hood, because each of my hoods go through a process. You got fresh, that means it's just no touches, nothing. It's just a hood made, ready to go. Aged means it's, you know, like I said 100 times already, it's just a hood that's been used a lot. And then battle damage is an aged hood, but with nicks, cuts, fade, and whatnot. But I hope this solves everybody's question. I let these hoods, when I do the aging process, I let them dry out. And here's a couple of pictures I'll show, for example, of a hood that's been aged and whatnot, and you can see how the black paint has kind of like it faded, but it's not thick and black and like sticking out. It kind of blends itself in with the hood, but it sticks out because it's slightly darker than the hood itself, but it gives it that look of being used and worn and whatnot, with the dirt and whatnot build up look to it. So I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you all for asking me how I do these hoods. I really do enjoy making these videos. Sorry it took for so long to put one out, because Halloween has been keeping me busy really bad. So y'all have a nice day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you.